recent reports that the daughter of the IGP and his brother-in-law are involved in a company called Nilai Arms Ammunition Sdn Bhd. Now, the IGP has responded to that. He has acknowledged the familial connections, but he has denied any conflict of interest. There's also a statement that family members of a person should not be precluded from undertaking a business simply because the person may be in a position of conflict. I make no presumption of conflict of interest, but I leave this to you to think about. Licenses are issued by the Chief Police Officer of a particular state. The Chief Police Officer of a particular state is a subordinate of the IGP. Questions arise as to when an application is made for a license for arms and the details in that application, whether it would reveal a connection between the person who's buying the arms and who he or she is purchasing the arms from. If that leads to a company, and there's enough information there to suggest that the company is in any way related to, say, the IGP or senior police officer, then a very serious question arises. Is the decision making of the chief police officer influenced or uninfluenced by that fact? The proximity of business, in this case the business of supplying arms, with the police cannot be denied. This is therefore a serious concern. And a concern like this should be resolved quickly. With the IPCMC, that concern can be resolved. In fairness to the person who is facing allegations of conflict of interest, as well as the persons who are making the allegations of conflict. Unfortunately, we do not have such a mechanism, but there is reports, there are investigations, and we look forward to the investigations, to the findings in those investigations. Distinguished guests, the need for the IPCMC grows with each passing day. The serious allegations that the police misuse their investigation powers by detaining persons overnight, particularly persons who have agreed to assist in police investigations, and seeking oppressive remand orders to punish suspects prior to charge of conviction cannot be ignored. There are also new laws such as POCA and POTA. Both provide for extremely wide powers of arrest, where a police officer may, without a warrant of arrest, and keep in remand any person if there is reason to believe that grounds exist which justify the holding of an inquiry under